Good morning. Welcome to your fantastic Friday. Let today be a day of learning, of new beginnings and new breakthroughs. So let's go do our Power of Streets programming. Let's go for it. So welcome back to our morning session. And let's start our morning with one guideline for our health, and then moving on to tapping into wealth and of course the mirror work. So mirror work, I have a lot of you are having a lot of breakthroughs and a lot of you are going through a big emotional thing. So it's okay. It's okay to go through emotions. Keep your cameras on so that we can see you. It's all right to have emotions. It's absolutely wonderful. Don't you worry. So now today, the $1,000,000 question for all of us is, are we a smoker? So let's understand why are we being asked. Now, smoking leads to a number of diseases worldwide every year and should of course be given up. At the same time, in my line of work, I come across people who are trying to quit but just can't seem to. In case you're struggling to quit, there are things you can do to mitigate the damage you are causing to yourself and others by smoking cigarettes. This tip is not intended to be a reason for you to continue smoking. The final aim should always be to give up smoking. Ailments caused by smoking are due to free radicals created in the body as a result of it. One way to minimize free radicals in the body is to have antioxidants, which are found in fruits, vegetables, nuts, and seeds. So every day we're learning the fact that, fruits, raw food is very important. Every meal should have 35% of raw food. So the power of fruits, vegetables, nuts, and seeds, every single day, it's almost coming to all of us. Now, in case we genuinely are smokers and we are smoking 1 or 2 cigarettes a day, or our spouses are smoking and we are passive smokers, or if you live in Delhi and you're smoking the pollution around, you do not you get into a nutrition which the nutrition that's coming from our food is not as good in our body. Why? Because we can't seem to take it. Why? Because our body is lacking some vitamins, so it can't even take in that nutrition, which is why Luke says he recommends that we should probably have vitamin C or B and zinc and selenium. Now, red blood cells are carrying oxygen from our blood to all the cells in our body by latching onto a molecule called hemoglobin. So, high hemoglobin translates to high levels of oxygen. When you have too much carbon dioxide and carbon monoxide from cigarettes and pollution latching onto your red blood cells instead of oxygen, it can cause shortness of breath and higher heart rates. So, those of us who are going through asthma, or are having allergies because of this weather, It's because our body is not able to process the oxygen very well into our body. So please understand what is happening in our body. Because right now it's been replaced, and now CO2 attached more, carbon monoxide is attaching more. So we are unable to breathe, we are having shortage of breath, or we are having high blood pressure. Cigarettes also contain tar, a dark gooey substance that is toxic and has a function of carrying nicotine to your lungs. Cadmium, a very heavy metal that causes toxicity, and iron, which leads to the creation of free radicals. At the same time, smoking depletes certain vitamins and minerals in our bodies. The smoke damages our arterial walls, which can cause heart issues. Vitamin E helps repair those scars. Make sure to take in enough through a good quality emulsified supplement through food such as pumpkin seeds, almonds, and walnuts, depending upon how much you smoke. Cigarette smoke depletes collagen and vitamin B5, which prevents aging of skin, heart issues, and also dilates blood vessels. Vitamin B6 converts protein and carbs into energy, so replenishing it is extremely important. So I would like to mention vitamin B12 as well here. So I don't know how many of you have taken tests, but primarily in Indians, vitamin B12 and D3 is highly deficient. Now, you may not feel the consequences of your B12 deficiency right away, but sustained low levels of it can lead to diseases such as arthritis, Parkinson's, dementia. So please be careful if your body parts are hurting, joints are hurting, just be a little careful. If you're feeling lethargic and low, just be a little careful. But remember, if you're taking a B12 and vitamin C supplement, keep at least 2 hours of gap between the two, as vitamin C can destroy vitamin B12. Unfortunately, a lot of doctors don't talk about this important science. People don't even talk about the importance of even D3, when to be had, how to be had. So, herein we're coming into a culture where at least we're learning something. Smokers have low vitamin C than most people. It is said that one cigarette depletes almost 25 milligrams of vitamin C. Vitamin C boosts immunity and is needed for good skin. Vitamin C is required for not only immunity and good skin, it's also required for the hair, it's required for the metabolism, for the digestion. Now, eating citrus fruits can correct the imbalance of vitamin C in the body. Luckily, winters have come in, so a lot of quinoa and santra and all of that citrus foods are coming. So please try and have that, because in winters it's even more important, because the quality of oxygen that's going in your body is much lesser in comparison to what it should go, because the pollution is mixing in it. It's pretty low. So just be a bit careful, especially the ones who live in north side of India. Selenium has the ability to latch on to heavy metals such as cadmium and remove it from the body. It is particularly good for smokers. Selenium is naturally present in pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, watermelon seeds, almonds, and walnuts. But if you are a heavy smoker, suggest taking a high quality plant based supplement. Magnesium, too, is a trace mineral in the body. It's deficient and can cause everything from heart problems to calf pain and muscle spasms. As you can expect, smoking cigarettes reduces magnesium in the body. This can disrupt the calcium magnesium balance in your system. So, when there's too much calcium in the body, it is getting deposited in our heart muscles. So, there'll be improper contractions and unfortunately irregular heartbeat. Hence, there's chance of having heart attack or something which is missing. Now, magnesium is also required to break down fatty acids from the food into healthy fat. Magnesium depletion results in deposits of fatty acids between joints and arteries, causing pain and muscle spasms. I hope that one day you will be able to kick your smoking habit and not need to replenish these nutrients with supplements. So the problem is, if we're having something artificial, we're supposed to have something artificial to counteract that. So yeah, very important to see what kind of habits do we have. This entire series in the morning that we are doing is about changing ourselves holistically: health, body, mind, soul. It's about a full evolution. So, more power to us and our thoughts and thinking that how can we change these habits if we have, or what should we do to be the change. In our book yesterday, in Tapping into Wealth, I hope all of you have heard Margaret and you have understood what she's asked you to write about the 5 types of money and what you feel about it. Have you done that assignment while she was guiding you? We had to do that assignment very diligently yesterday. I seriously hope that we all have done that because this entire book will really be helpful only if we are working on that. If we are not working on that, it will not be as easy. So get that very clear. Ruchi, thank you for being such a yes person. How do you really feel about money? Money means the actual currency, not abundance, money. How badly do you want more money? Enough to look inside yourself to find what's blocking the flow of money to you. Enough to face emotions that have been buried for many years. Enough to be honest with yourself about how you really feel about money every time you deal with it. We are inundated with financial books, TV shows, workshops, yet many people continue to wonder, why don't I have more money? Even with all the available resources and tools that could change one's financial picture, a vast majority of people never supplement, never implement what they learn because actions are driven by how they feel right now. So please understand very clearly, हम कितना भी पढ़ लें, अगर आप लोग उसको immediately implement नहीं कर रहे, nothing is going to happen. I promise you, transformation will only happen when you implement. Just simply start doing whatever is coming your way. And I also tell you, अगर हमने आज का काम कल किया, कल का काम परसों किया, हम एक लूप में रह जाएंगे जो हम कैच अप नहीं कर पाएंगे. फिर इतनी ब्यूटीफुल बुक्स भी मैजिक नहीं ले पाएंगे क्योंकि आप सिर्फ ज्ञान से सुबह ले रहे होगे. ज्ञान से कुछ भी नहीं होगा. Action is very important. And action करने के लिए feelings are very important. अगर आपको एक्साइटमेंट ही नहीं है मनी के लिए, वो फीलिंग आएगी ही नहीं होमवर्क करने के लिए. सो वो भी आप देखो कि क्यों नहीं हो रहा. और अगर मनी की एक्साइटमेंट अपने आप होम असाइनमेंट करने का मन करेगा. क्या पता आप एक्स्ट्रा कंटेंट है मनी के साथ, सो यू नॉट गेटिंग दोस फीलिंग्स, सो यू नॉट डूइंग द होमवर्क. उसको भी गेज करिएगा. हाउ यू वांट टू फील इन द फ्यूचर हैज नो बेयरिंग. फीलिंग्स, पावर, एक्शंस. सो अगर फीलिंग्स होंगे, दैट इज अ फ्यूल फॉर एक्शन. अगर आपकी गाड़ी में फ्यूल ही नहीं है तो गाड़ी चलेगी नहीं. अगर आपकी बॉडी में फीलिंग्स ही नहीं है अच्छी प्रोग्रेसिव फॉर मनी, तो आप उसके एक्शन ही नहीं लोगे. एक्शन नहीं लिया मतलब असाइनमेंट भी नहीं किया, आगे बढ़े भी नहीं. सिर्फ रुचि ने लिखा है यस, इसका मतलब बाकी लोगों ने किया भी नहीं. Kamakshi is being very honest enough to write that not she was not able to do it. So Kamakshi, please take out time for this. Otherwise, you're not going to become, वो जो भी आपके financial goals हैं, they will not come so easily. Now, feelings, power, actions, they have precedence over logic, practicality, discipline, and great ideas. If you feel neutral about something, then logic, reason, and choice guide actions. But if you don't, your emotions command what you do or don't do. So memories, beliefs, and programming about money create such strong feelings that drive every action you take and motivate you to avoid taking actions that involve increasing your income and savings and lowering your debt. That's why many financial experts are fantastic money managers for their clients, but amass their own significant debt or live hand to mouth. Since they're neutral about their clients' money, they're logical, even brilliant, but it's the opposite with their own money. So are you seeing the pattern? क्या पता आपके साथ भी यही हो, और आपको तब पता चलेगा कि आपके साथ है अगर आपने कल का, हमने 3 दिन में चैप्टर फिनिश किया इसके पहले का, about 5 varieties of money, and हमने हर के लिए माइंडसेट प्लान किया कि व्हाट आर वी थिंकिंग अबाउट इट, वेयर आर वी, कितने लॉजिकल हैं, क्या इमोशंस हैं, क्या फीलिंग्स हैं, क्या बिलीव्स हैं, क्या प्रोग्रामिंग है, क्या सुना था, क्या स्ट्रॉन्ग फीलिंग्स हैं. फीलिंग्स आर एवरी सिंगल थिंग. बिलीव मी, फीलिंग्स हैं तो सब कुछ है. Now, it's incredibly important to make the effort to recognize your feelings about money in an honest way, since it's most comfortable to ignore them. Once you acknowledge your feelings, the power to earn more begins to shift to your control. First, you need to find any emotional pain you may have that's specific to money and clear it. So again, अगर हमारी बॉडी में कुछ भी इमोशनल डिस्कम्फर्ट है, पेन है, कंडीशनिंग है, हमको अपने आप अपने मेडिटेटिव स्टैंस में जाना है एंड अपनी बॉडी से, अपने इनर चाइल्ड से, अपने हायर सेल्फ से वो क्वेश्चन करना है और उसको हील करना है। जब तक हमने पास्ट को हील नहीं किया, हम प्रेजेंट में आगे नहीं बढ़ पाएंगे। चाहे आप रियलाइज करो कि नहीं, आप पेंडुलम की तरह पैटर्न में वापस बैक फोर्थ होते रहोगे। वो जो पैटर्न्स आपके पास्ट के हैं वो फ्यूचर में रिपीट करेंगे ही। So unfortunately, most people don't want to look for this pain and won't know what to do if they found it. अब कई लोग पेन देखते हैं या अपनी कंडीशन देखते हैं, डर जाते हैं, नहीं मुझे तो गली में जाना ही नहीं, बिकॉज मैं वहां से निकल चुका हूँ, मुझे जाना ही नहीं। लेकिन जब तक हम वहां जाएंगे नहीं, हम हील नहीं करेंगे, हम आगे नहीं बढ़ सकते। यू हैव टू एड्रेस एंड बी कंफर्टेबल विद योर पास्ट. This critical first step is truly where the transformation in your money stimulation begins. And it is the key to your increasing your wealth. Get that very, very, very clearly. Margaret's first intention for all of us to help each one of us recognize our emotions related to money and how they're connected to, and how they're creating a financial picture. Your true feelings, which are often just below your consciousness, determine almost every aspect of how you make and handle money. So please be careful. This book is a deep, deep, deep dive, but be ready for it. So, testing your money emotions, answering the question, why don't I have more money, requires you to look below the surface of your conscious feelings, often way below, to discover your true emotions about it. Please ध्यान दीजिएगा, इसमें categorically बोला गया है below the surface of conscious feelings, often way below, बहुत अंदर आपके अंदर होती है feelings about money या about hidden things, even about your inner child. जो आपकी दबे हुए emotions हैं, दबे हुए programming है, वो बहुत नीचे होता है. उसको निकालने के लिए you have to take a deep dive within. ना पहली एक्सरसाइज अलाउ कर रही है हमें प्रोएक्टिव स्टेप्स लेने की, समझने के लिए कि हमारी फाइनेंशियल पिक्चर के पीछे हमारे अंदर की ट्यूनिंग क्या है. अगर हमको पता ही नहीं हम किस चैनल पे चल रहे हैं, आप और मैं आगे कैसे फंक्शन करेंगे. बज रहा है प्रोग्रामिंग, यस, कहाँ पर है. अगर उसको चेंज करना है तो पता तो होना चाहिए कि ये वाला है, इसको चेंज करना है. So very important for each one of us to say, I am open and receptive. I have an open mind. I can see the truth. I can witness it. I can understand it. ये है मेरे साथ और मैं समझना चाहता हूँ और रेडी हूँ कि मुझे मनी के साथ प्रोग्रामिंग क्या है उसको मैं समझता हूँ. ऊपरा ऊपरी कुछ बोल रहा हूँ, अंदर से कुछ है जिसका मुझे पता ही नहीं है. तो अब मुझे क्या है पता चलेगा. So आज हम एक एक्सरसाइज करने वाले हैं. प्लीज अंडरस्टैंड, ये मैं इसका नो नहीं लूंगी. कल मुझे सबके लिए यस चाहिए. इफ आई आस्क दिस क्वेश्चन, आई वांट अ यस फ्रॉम एवरीवन. चाहे आप 6:30 का शेड्यूल कर लें, इमीडिएटली 6:30 कर लिया करिए. एक्सरसाइज आपको चाय वाय पीनी है उस समय ही पी लीजिए while doing exercise, but don't dilly dally. Write exercise for testing money emotions. Write your current income. आपकी करंट इनकम क्या है, एक्चुअल नंबर यू अर्न राइट नाउ. अब ये आपकी पैसिव इनकम है कि आपकी स्टडी इनकम है, डजंट मैटर, कहीं और से आ रही है, क्या आ रहा है, रेंटल मनी, जो भी आपकी इनकम है जिस भी फॉर्म पे है, बड़े लेटर्स में एक ब्लैंक पेपर पे लिख लें. If you're trying to start or build a business or switch from a mediocre job to the job you'd love to have, just write the income you'd earn in your dream job, the one you want to expand the most. So अगर आप शुरू करने वाले हैं ना, अभी इनकम है ही नहीं, तो क्या आपको कमाना है वो आप लिख लीजिए, जो आपको इमीडिएट फ्यूचर में कमाना है, जिसको आपको एक्सपैंड करना है, और किस करियर में. द करियर और वर्क यू वांट एज योर बिगेस्ट सोर्स ऑफ इनकम. Now, even if you have a part-time job to help pay bills, include the income sources you want to expand. आपकी इनकम, अगर आप होम मैनेजर हैं, अगर आपको घर चलाने के लिए पैसा मिल रहा है, उसको भी लिख दीजिए, उससे भी खर्चे चल रहे हैं. यहाँ तक कि जो पॉकेट मनीज मिलती हैं लेडीज को, उसको भी लिख लीजिए, आपके उससे भी खर्चे चलते हैं pretty much. So income is income. आपकी कैसी किस टाइप की मिल रही है, for whatever you're getting, just write it down. Now focus on the number you wrote down and say out loud. I am earning or will earn these rupees per month or per week or per day, whatever you want, or per year. I'd say shorter the better, to whatever you want. Even at this point in the exercise, some people start feeling uncomfortable about that black and white number. Now look at it and say aloud, it's not enough. Take some deep breaths and allow yourself to feel what happens in your body when you say that. Note how the statement, it's not enough, feels to you. Does it create an intense feeling in your body? Write down your feelings and measure them on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being calm and 10 representing the most intense and comfortable emotion when you say it's not enough. So I will try and do this in the meditation today, that you know how the emotions, but uske likhna aapke upar hoga. So आज reflections नहीं करेंगे because again ये intense होगा. So immediately हम अपने meditation के बाद pen paper तो I hope आप लेके सब बैठते हैं. I hope all of you have your reflections book and your pens with you. So immediately बाद लिख लीजिएगा जो भी आपका निकलेगा. So this exercise, Margaret says she's done with this many thousands of people from across the world, groups may individually everywhere. Now, the overwhelming feedback is that saying it's not enough feels very true. Many explain they're trying to earn more or are frustrated that the income isn't proper to support them. Those who've tried to start a new business or have been running their own for several years feel particularly bad about the income and say, I feel anxiety, I feel panic, I feel sadness, I feel shame, I feel anger. These negative emotions all contribute to the problem. तो आज हम करके देखते हैं. अगर आपने कल डीप डाइव करी है तो आपको हेल्प में ज्यादा मिलेगी. अगर आप नहीं करी है तो थोड़ा बहुत ब्रेक थ्रू होगा. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, Jean and Carol were friends who invested in their dreams of owning a natural food store. They were avid followers of the law of attraction, read positive thinking books, attended workshops, created vision boards showing their thriving business, hung a sign with $1 million as their goal. However, after working long hours for 11 years, business was flat. They barely earned enough to support their personal lives. When asked to share emotions that surfaced that about their personal take-home income, the women became resistant, especially about voicing it's not enough. They explained that focusing on negatives went against their beliefs. They prefer to reset the $1 million goal and try harder to believe it would come. I gently explained the importance of finding and clearing negativity. Otherwise, being positive is an uphill battle. I assured them that this process would create the opposites of negatives, a much higher positive vibe. They tried being strong and positive for each other, but emotions poured out as Jean and Carol recognized how much sadness and disappointment was behind the cheerful facades. तो हम ऊपर कुछ दिखा रहे हैं, अंदर कुछ है. इसी अंदर के इनर चाइल्ड को, इस कंडीशनिंग को हम बाहर निकाल रहे हैं. बिकॉज हमें रियलाइज ही नहीं होता कि एक हम प्रिटेंस की दुनिया में जी रहे हैं. Now, their dream business triggered a constellation of painful negative feelings they fought daily. Constant fear, anxiety about making ends meet, sadness about trips they couldn't afford to take, guilt about the families who supported them, disillusioned hopes and dreams, and frustration and hopelessness about improvement. Jean and Carol trusted me enough to refocus on the take-home pay from their business. They were surprised by the intensity of their emotional pain caused by money and how hard they fought their feelings. They finally recognized why they never analyzed or discussed business ventures, business revenue, and income openly or spent time strategizing in business growth. Facing it was too emotionally charged. Acknowledging it was a relief. So again, please be with me on this page and see that आपके अंदर जो भी मलाल है, जो भी कंडीशनिंग है, वो बहुत चैलेंजिंग हो सकता है. इमोशनली आपको ड्रेन कर सकता है. आप बोलोगे ये क्यों, बिकॉज इमोशनली आर बीइंग चार्ज्ड. चाहे ये मेरा वर्क है, चाहे ये वाला बुक है. मैंने क्यों इस समय इसको प्लान किया है? कोई मुझे पूछेगा तो मैं आपको क्लियरली बता दूं, अभी सरेंडर टाइम है, अभी पर्दे निकालने का टाइम है, नेगेटिविटी छोड़ने का टाइम है. इसीलिए आपको कॉस्मिक पावर भी सपोर्ट कर रही है. सो अगर आप इमोशनली चार्ज्ड हैं, इट्स ओके टू बी इमोशनल. लेकिन जब आप उसको एक्नॉलेज कर लेते हैं तो आपको एक रिलीफ मिलता है, बिकॉज प्रॉब्लम इज हमने एक्नॉलेज ही नहीं किया अभी तक. दैट इज द प्रॉब्लम. सो आई हैव स्पोकन टू 6-7 ऑफ यू. ऑल ऑफ यू आर हैविंग दिस थिंग, बिकॉज अब इतने सालों के बाद अंदर से गुबार निकल रहा है. इसमें भी निकलेगा. अब आपको मालूम पड़ेगा कि फाइनेंशियली आप क्यों स्टक हो रहे हो, क्यों आप गोल्स आगे नहीं बढ़ा पा रहे, क्यों आप होम मेकर से आगे नहीं बढ़ पा रहे, बिकॉज आपकी लिमिटिंग बिलीव्स हैं. अब हम बात करते हैं इमोशनल फाइनेंसेस की. इमोशनल फाइनेंसेस एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट चैप्टर है. शायद कभी आपने इसके बारे में समझा ही नहीं होगा. सो योर इन सर, कैन यू टर्न द पेज? योर इनकम is the largest stream of money flowing into your life. So how do you feel about it really, really matters. That's why facing the fact that you don't have enough to support you or your dreams is difficult. The reality is, whether you face the real emotional impact head on or ignore it, it remains present on some level like a heavy burden you can't shake. So आपके दिमाग के अंदर क्या भरा हुआ है, क्या कंडीशनिंग भरी हुई है, उससे आपके इमोशंस डायरेक्टली लिंक होते हैं. अब वो प्रेजेंट लेवल में उसको आपने हेड ऑन बैंग ऑन ले लिया कि उसको अंदर ही घुसे रहने दिया, और इतना अंदर जब घुसे रहने दिया आपकी एनर्जी हैवी हो जाती है. आप रोज बोल रहे हो आई एम लव, आई एम लाइट, बट कहाँ से लाइट होगी जब इतनी हैवी स्टैटिक एनर्जी अंदर है. तो स्टैटिक एनर्जी के लिए हमने वो पॉइंट्स देखे हैं, वो हमको बार बार जब भी मन करे वी मस्ट टैप देम, वी मस्ट टैप देम, सो दैट वो स्टैटिक एनर्जी हम निकालें. फाइन. अब क्या है, अब हम थोड़ा इमोशनल मेस हैं बिकॉज ऑफ आवर कंडीशनिंग. लेट्स अंडरस्टैंड. Many people experience intense anxiety and racing thoughts about money during quiet moments like bedtime, meditation time, anytime. Now, anytime money comes up in some way, the emotional impact is felt, even if you try to squelch or control it. Fear, anxiety, panic, sadness, anger, and frustration are triggered on some level in your body and nervous system. अब कई लोग आपने देखा होगा, जब आप बात करते हैं हॉलीडेज की, हाँ कितना लगेगा देखते हैं, फिर प्लान करते हैं, क्योंकि उनके दिमाग में प्रॉब्लम ये है ना कि हम वो एंड्स तो मैच नहीं कर पाएंगे. और अगर उनको मनी से खुशी मिलती है, वो हो जाएगा, सब मैनेज हो जाएगा, इट्स ओके. जो लोग बोलते हैं सब मैनेज हो जाएगा, वाकई में मैनेज हो जाता है. आई डोंट नो इफ यू सीन, आई हैव पर्सनली सीन दैट बजट्स शादी के बहुत कम होते हैं कई लोग की, बट बच्चे बहुत अच्छी फैमिलीज में शादी हो जाती है, तो उनके मन में ये है कि अरे सब कुछ हो जाता है. एंड जिन लोग के ज्यादा बजट्स भी होते हैं, वो उनके बच्चे डिसेंटली कंफर्टेबल प्लेस में जाते हैं, बिकॉज उनको एक रहता है कि समाज क्या बोलेगा, समाज. सो देयर आर लॉट ऑफ कंडीशनिंग इज देयर इन आवर लाइफ. इमोशंस आर रनिंग आवर लाइफ. नाउ व्हेन इमोशंस गेट स्ट्रॉन्ग, दे आर एक्टिवेटिंग अ स्ट्रेस रिस्पॉन्स, also called flight or fight response, which attaches an additional heaping of pain. अब अगर मन में डर है कि अरे यार होगा कि नहीं होगा, होगा कि नहीं होगा, तो या तो मैं भाग जाऊं या मैं इसको लड़ूं. अब लड़ना तो मुझे आता नहीं, तो मैं तो एस्केप रूट लेता हूँ कि भाग जाता हूँ, फॉरगेट इट, या मैं तो नहीं, बहुत हैवी इमोशनल टैक्सिंग हो गया, मैं तो नहीं काम कर सकता. सो प्लीज रिक्वेस्ट है आप सबसे, काम करते रहिए, लगे रहो. वन डे यू विल सक्सीड, बिकॉज यू कांट बिकम एन एस्केपिस्ट. अगर अभी आपने एस्केप कर दिया ना, दिस इज हाउ लाइफ इज, दोबारा आपको करना ही पड़ेगा. यू हैव टू डू इट अगेन. सो गेट दिस वेरी 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 क्लियर इन योर माइंड्स. आइए आगे बढ़ते हैं. लेट्स अंडरस्टैंड अबाउट दिस. You may feel it right now and want to stop the exercise. The fight or flight response is an inborn, primitive reaction designed to do one thing: give you physiological readiness to fight for your life or run to safety. It's a powerful drive that intensifies and reinforces feelings that create a negative feedback loop. In modern times, we don't fight for survival physically, so the impact of this response only hampers us mentally. It's well documented in literature. When it's activated, thinking narrows, problem solving ability decreases, creative thinking is obstructed, and thoughts race or become fuzzy. तो क्या हो रहा है? बिकॉज हम अपने आप को मेंटली ले ही नहीं पा रहे, चैलेंजिंग फील कर रहे हैं. सो ठीक है, रोजमर्रा की लाइफ तो हम लिव कर रहे हैं, प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, बट ये दिमाग में जाकर इट्स क्रिएटिंग हैवक. ना सोच पा रहे, ना कुछ कर पा रहे, कम सोच रहे हैं, शायद ज्यादा खाना खा रहे हैं, थिंकिंग बियॉन्ड नहीं बढ़ रही है, एकदम कंफ्यूज कंफ्यूज कंफ्यूज, कुछ नहीं क्रिएटिविटी हो रही. Energy floods your body and muscles tense, and as your mind goes into survival mode, scanning the horizon for danger, You can't access all your brilliance when this is happening. अब जब ऐसा हो रहा है और अगर आपको लगता है कि मुझे खाना खाना है, तो खाने से दिमाग हटा लो. खाना आपको अगेन हेवी एनर्जी देगा. अगर आपका टाइम ही नहीं खाना खाने का और आप खा रहे हो, तो सर्वाइवल मोड की तरफ आप भाग रहे हो. Just change your mind. Call up somebody who gives you a lot of motivation or something. Please don't let this stagnate you. Now, every time you get paid or look at your checkbook or pay bills or thoughts related to finances cross your mind, negative emotions about money can trigger your entire nervous system into a flight or fight mode. नाउ अगर आपके पैसे आ रहे हैं और आपको लग रहा है अरे अब इतना आ गया, अभी तो इसको भी करना है, इससे ये हो जाएगा, इसके लिए और चाहिए, तो आप पॉवर्टी माइंडसेट में हो कि जब जो आया है उसको तो हमने कहीं यूज कर लिया, बट आगे जो आने वाला है उसके लिए एंजाइटी हो गई. इसके लिए हमें क्या करना होगा? माइंडफुली ग्रैटिट्यूड देना होगा. आई एम थैंकफुल फॉर ऑल द मनी आई हैव गॉट थ्रू आउट माई लाइफ. थैंक यू फॉर दिस पेमेंट दैट हैज कम टू मी फ्रॉम माय क्लाइंट्स. अगर क्लाइंट को 1 करोड़ रुपया देना है, आपको उसने 50 लाख रुपए भी दिए, थैंक यू 50 लाख रुपए के लिए. 50 भी आ जाएंगे, ये आया है वो भी आ जाएगा. अरे इतना दे दिया, ये नहीं देगा तो नहीं देगा, तो नहीं आएगा. प्लीज अंडरस्टैंड, यू कांट एक्सेस ऑल योर ब्रिलियंस व्हेन दिस इज हैपनिंग. सो अगर आप फजी हैं तो आप जितने भी ब्रिलियंट हैं वो ब्रिलियंस दिखेगी नहीं. बी वेरी 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 केयरफुल. सिंस इट्स पेनफुल, 2 रिएक्शन आते हैं. पहले तो ये होता है हम उसको डील करना ही बंद कर देते हैं, मनी के बारे में या इनर चाइल्ड के बारे में जो ट्रॉमा हमने देखा है. वी स्टॉप टॉकिंग अबाउट इट, वी डोंट डील विद इट, एंड वील पुट नो एनर्जी, नो टाइम, नो फोकस इनटू योर मनी सिचुएशन और योर थिंग. आप बस भाग जाओगे. सेकंड, when you must deal with money, you'll find a survival mindset. The negative emotions leave you less able to think, plan, and act creatively, brilliantly, or efficiently. Your inborn survival response convinces your brain, I don't need amazing creative ideas, and certainly don't need math right now. I need all my energy, my fighting and my running muscles ready, and my mind to look at one field of view, racing and ready, looking for more danger on the horizon, ready to go, go, go. क्या हो रहा है? Again, क्योंकि फाइट एंड फ्लाइट मोड पे हो, आप अपने आप का गोल चेंज कर लेते हो. मुझे जरूरत ही नहीं है यार, मैं बहुत जाऊं, बहुत खुश हूँ, मुझे आगे जाना ही नहीं है, और जो चल रहा है बहुत बढ़िया चल रहा है, मैं तो इसी में संतुष्ट हूँ. ये आपका एलिबी बन जाता है, क्योंकि आप तो फ्लाइट मोड में आ गए. अब ऐसे लड़ झगड़ना तो नहीं है, बस सीधा बस एस्केप कर जाना है. Now, if you don't have the level of money you really say you want, the truth is that emotions related to money are interfering with your ability to earn a lot more and handle what you have in many ways that grow your assets. So studies report that even thinking one negative thought can trigger your body to release cortisol, a hormone known as a marker for stress levels. Stress keeps you off track, you say. You want to be on. Then again, your physiology responds to feeling happy, enthusiastic, and positive with feel-good chemicals that put your mind in the right place for getting what you want, inspiring actions that create more money. So अगर आपके में क्या emotions आ रहे हैं, क्या trigger हो रहा है, you have to analyze. जब तक आप analyze नहीं करेंगे, तब तक आगे नहीं बढ़ेंगे. So even if you have good income, old issues can trigger severe negative emotions that help you from enjoying what you have and hurt your well-being. For example, when I met Catherine, she earned a good living as a consultant in the biotech industry and had a great retirement plan, but she admitted to having constant anxiety about money. When I asked her to write down her income, she immediately felt fear and anxiety. A familiar phrase repeated in her head. Right round the corner, the other shoe is going to drop. As she said it, her eyes welled up with tears and her voice began to shake as old memories surfaced. कई लोग जो पहले नेगेटिविटी में होते हैं, डेफिसिट में होते हैं, डेट में होते हैं, कर्जे में होते हैं, आज बढ़िया भी हो जाते हैं. जब अगर पुरानी थॉट्स दोबारा आती हैं, वापस कर्जे में चले जाते हैं, क्योंकि वो उसको एक्सपैंड कर रहे हैं. तो मैं ये नहीं बोलती कि पुरानी थॉट में नहीं जाएं, बट वहां जाके बोले ठीक है, प्रॉब्लम में था मैं, पर अब वो आज की डेट में तो हील हो चुका है ना, तो उस पॉइंट को हील करना इंपॉर्टेंट है. जाना इंपॉर्टेंट है और हील करना इंपॉर्टेंट है कि ओके हो गया, आज कैसा है, आज तो प्रॉब्लम नहीं है ना, तो मैं इसको क्यों एक्सपैंड कर रहा हूँ। जब मैंने पास्ट में हील कर दिया अपने आप को, तो फ्यूचर में, आज प्रेजेंट में मैं ऑलरेडी हील्ड हूँ, मैं ज्यादा बेटर फंक्शन कर सकता हूँ. Very, very important for us to understand that. Now, Catherine explained, this is how it is, and this is how it's been since childhood. She believed that no matter how much money you make, there will always be something that falls out of the sky to take your money: a bill, car, repair, injury, taxes. She believed it would take every last cent she had. To her, no matter how much you make, you can never rest, relax, or stop worrying because there will never be enough. As she shared this, Catherine was resigned to this feeling inescapable failed. कई लोग इतना कमाते हैं पर उनको पता है अब ये खर्चा आ गया. जैसे हमारी एक इंडिया में मेंटालिटी है, बुरे दिन के लिए बचा के रखो. अरे तो बुरे दिन का सोच ही क्यों रहे हो, जिससे हाँ हम अच्छे दिन के लिए बचा के रख रहे हैं. क्या बोल रहे हैं, क्या थॉट्स आ रहे हैं. अगर मैं बोलती हूँ बुरे दिन, तो बुरा थॉट आएगा ना, और मैं बोलूंगी अच्छे दिन, तो अच्छा ही थॉट आएगा ना. सो अपनी कंडीशनिंग करनी है हमें. कैथरीन की कंडीशनिंग थी कि कुछ ना कुछ बुरा होगा, खर्चा आ जाएगा, बचेगा नहीं. यही होता है उसके साथ. उसके इमोशंस ने उसके एस्केलेट कर दिया चाइल्डहुड के ट्रॉमा को, कि उसकी मामा को प्रॉब्लम थी, वो कैसे हर समय डर डर में जीती थी, हाउ शी हैड हर मेंटालिटी. एंड वो उसको आज भी, एंड आई एम टेलिंग यू समथिंग, आप लोग रियलाइज करें ना करें, बचपन में आपके साथ क्या हुआ या आपने क्या देखा विद योर पेरेंट्स, एनी काइंड ऑफ वे, चाहे वो फाइनेंशियल फ्रीडम थी, चाहे वो मेंटली थी, चाहे कैसा भी था, या आपके आसपास फैमिली की वजह से, वो आपको आपका आज का एटीट्यूड डेफिनेटली डिराइव करती है. सो प्लीज बी केयरफुल दैट उसको हमको बदलना है. Now, regardless of how much Catherine's income and her level of financial security was, her husband, level of financial security with her husband increased over the years. She experienced constant anxiety and insomnia from worrying about when the other shoe would drop and eat up all her income, maybe her savings. Now, uska effect kya hua? Uski health on the effect on her health was profound. Worrying about money was a primary reason she was on medication for anxiety and insomnia. After addressing this with tapping, Catherine reported sleeping for 12 straight hours at night. She laughed about how her husband eventually woke her to make sure she was okay. As her stress and obsessive worry faded away, she was able to fall asleep easily and enjoy the financial security she needed and she worked hard to create. So please be sure of your conditioning. मैं बार बार बोल रही हूँ, टैपिंग करना आगे आने वाला है ज्यादा, जो बेसिक हम कर रहे हैं उसके बियॉन्ड भी आएगा, बट उसके लिए अपने इमोशंस को असेस करना इंपॉर्टेंट है. ये स्टेप बाय स्टेप प्रोग्राम है, स्टेप बाय स्टेप बुक है. आपने इतना कर लिया, पहले का नहीं किया, तो आप आगे नहीं बढ़ पाएंगे. पढ़ पाएंगे बट बढ़ नहीं पाएंगे. So being in the flight or fight state leaves you less resourceful in taking actions. You might pray or work hard or try to use the law of attraction to manifest more money. But what was the biggest impact on your ability to change your financial security? What is it? Please, please check. What are the circumstances that you're feeling right now? What are you thinking about? Now, your feelings are driving your thinking and your actions. Now, ignoring negative emotions won't make them go away. नेगेटिव इमोशंस अगर हैं तो आपको अंडरस्टैंड करना है कि नेगेटिव इमोशंस को हमको एड्रेस करना है बाय हीलिंग देम. कि इट्स ओके, उस समय हुआ था तो नेगेटिव प्रोग्रामिंग हो गई थी, इट्स ऑल राइट. टैपिंग मेक्स अ पावरफुल डिफरेंस सिंस इट लिटरली टर्न्स ऑफ द फ्लाइट और फाइट मोड. ये फाइट और फ्लाइट मोड का वो टैप करते करते खत्म हो जाएगा. जो भी नेगेटिव इमोशंस आपके अंदर वर्क हुए, अब नेगेटिव इमोशंस क्या होते हैं, ब्लॉक कर देते हैं आपकी बॉडी को. आपका जो ब्लड सर्कुलेशन सिस्टम होता है, आपकी बॉडी में 200 ट्रिलियन सेल्स हैं, उनको ब्लॉक कर देता है. कई बार कई चंक्स ब्लॉक हो जाते हैं, सब सोच नहीं पाते, ब्लड फ्लो नहीं होता. टैपिंग से आप उसको एनर्जाइज कर देते हैं, स्पेशली इस पॉइंट को. राइट, सो प्लीज अंडरस्टैंड, all those negative emotions work against your quest to increase your bottom line. Tapping is an effective antidote. So thank you, Rahul sir. अब tapping antidote है, हमें पता है. प्रॉब्लम्स क्या आ रही हैं वो हमें नहीं पता, उसको आपको अपने आप जाके अंदर देखना पड़ेगा. आपको लग रहा है कि अरे लाइफ इज ब्यूटीफुल अमेजिंग, मैं तो बहुत बढ़िया चाइल्डहुड गया, या मैं तो फाइनेंशियली बहुत सॉलिड फैमिली से था, फिर भी प्रॉब्लम्स आती हैं. लाइक I'll tell you, with my father, self-made man completely, but उनको बचपन से था कि my brothers have got more than me because his father went away. He was struggling. Everyone was going for international holidays. He was always working much more harder than them. वो mindset बन गया था. Though became super rich and everything, but yet उनके मन में डर था. When the recession came, he really fell down flat. So आपकी conditioning क्या होती है? So I have seen that struggle of his. But मेरे दिमाग में another mentor of mine, my grandfather, उनकी theology चलती है. So please understand, we all are victims or learners of our life from our life lessons. क्या सीख रहे हैं हम? क्या conditioning हो रही है? अगर negative conditioning है, we must program ourselves. Time for sun salutations. Let's go for it. And please requesting you homework जरूर करिएगा of going inside, inward.
The Surya Namaskar with mantras. Om Mitraye Namaha. Om Ravaye Namaha. Om Suryaye Namaha. Om Bhanave Namaha. Om Khagaye Namaha. Om Pushne Namaha. Om Hiranyagarbhaye Namaha. Om Marichaye Namaha. Om Adityay Namaha. Om Savitre Namaha. Om Arkay Namaha. Om Bhaskaray Namaha. Salutations to the universal friend. Salutations to the resplendent sun. Salutations to the energy that induces activity within us. Salutations to the one who illumines. Salutations to the sun moving across the sky. Salutations to the giver of strength. Salutations to the golden cosmic self. Salutations to the Lord of the dawn. Salutations to the son of Aditi, the cosmic mother. Salutations to the benevolent mother. Salutations to the energy that we praise, and to the one who guides us to salvation. The sun salutation now with the names of the postures, both in Sanskrit and English. Pranamasan, Hastuttanasan, Padhastasan, left leg back, Ashvasanchalanasana, Parvatasan, and hold this position, and now slowly progressing into the deeper version of Parvatasan, Adho Mukh Svanasana. Ashtang Namaskar, Bhujangasana, Parvatasan, left forward Ashvasanchalanasana, Padahastasana, Hastuttanasan, Pranamasan. On the right side, prayer position, raised arms pose, hand to feet pose, right leg back, equestrian pose, mountain pose, hold mountain pose, and slowly moving into the deeper version of mountain, the downward facing dog. Salute with 8 limbs. Cobra. Press back to mountain. Right forward, equestrian pose. Hand to feet pose. Raised arms position. Prayer pose. One round of the sun salutation with awareness on the breathing. So exhaling our hands to the chest, pranam. Inhaling as we bend back. We exhale as we fold forward. Left leg back, inhale as we're arching back. exhale into the forward. Hold the breath for knees, chest, chin. Inhale as we arch back. Exhale into the forward. Left leg forward, inhale. This is a back bend. Exhale whenever we bend forward. Inhale as we bend back. Exhale, hands to the chest. And on the right, deep breathing. Exhale. A deep inhale. A long exhale. Right leg back with an inhale. And exhale. Hold the breath. Inhale. And exhale. Right leg forward with a deep inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale.
Welcome back. Time for our mirror work. So mirror work day 10. I hope all of us have diligently worked on day 8 and day 9 because they were the most important. And a lot of you have had a lot of emotional upheaval. आपने मुझे पूछा भी है कि हम क्या छोड़ दें या आपने ये भी पूछा है कि इतना कुछ ट्रॉमा वापस आया कैसे हैंडल करें मेरा सिंपल जवाब रहेगा आप सबको जितना ट्रॉमा आया उसका मतलब उतनी हीलिंग हो रही है प्लीज इस बुक को इन 2 चैप्टर्स को दोबारा करिए आपके पास शिवानी ने मेडिटेशन रिकॉर्ड करी है वो है गो थ्रू देम अगेन जितना गुबार निकल रहा है निकलने दीजिए जितने टीयर्स निकल रहे हैं निकलने दीजिए बिकॉज आपकी हीलिंग हो रही है आपके अंदर पेन है some of you have physically been tortured some of you have seen physical torture some of you have seen a lot of shit happening in and around you not to you but you've seen people who you loved distant friends also who've gone through it and they have scarred you in your childhood so it's okay to be released with that fear that pain जो आपने दबा के रखा हुआ था most of you have not told your family that you've gone through this torture so that is also going through so please I request you to continue your work on your healing आज हम day 10 पे हैं today is about loving our body and healing our pain the lesson today is about pain so आप लोग को लगेगा बहुत pain की बात हो रही है हाँ because pain को ही तो heal करना है pain को ही तो खत्म करना है उसकी जड़ को खत्म करना है the lesson today is about pain what it is and where it comes from and what it's telling you and what can you learn from it बहुत deep science है क्या है क्यों है पेन कहाँ से आया पेन क्या बता रहा है हमें और क्या सीख सकते हैं हम अगर हम बता रहे नहीं सुनेंगे अपने आप को बंद कर देंगे नहीं मुझे पेन नहीं चाहिए मुझे चाहिए ही नहीं तो वहीं दब के रह जाएगा दोबारा रीसर्फेस करेगा सो प्लीज उसको बाहर आने दीजिए सुनिए समझिए और आप तो क्वेश्चंस पूछ रहे हो अपने चाइल्ड से कि क्या करना है आपको जवाब भी मिल रहा है तो व्हाट इज योर प्रॉब्लम Many of us live with pain or illness on a daily basis. It may be a small part of our lives, or it may take up a large portion of it. Today, you're going through to use this mirror work to open a new door to loving your body and healing your pain. No one wants to be in pain, but you have it. What can you learn from it? Where does this pain come from? What is it trying to tell you? Since pain can be a manifestation of either physical or mental dis-ease, it is clear that both the body and mind are susceptible to it. हम knowingly unknowingly manifest कर लेते हैं pain, problems, worries, diseases. Mentally, physically, emotionally कैसे भी कर सकते हैं. So please be careful. Louis Hay कहते हैं, I recently witnessed a wonderful example of this as I watched 2 little children playing in a park. The first child raised her hand to playfully slap her friend on the arm only, okay? Because before she was able to make the contact, the other girl cried, ow. The first girl looked at her friend and said, why did you say ow? I haven't even touched you yet. Her friend replied, well, I knew it was gonna hurt. Pre-conditioning है, थप्पड़ पड़ा भी नहीं है और आपको दर्द हो गया कि आपको पता है कि दर्द होगा. So आप conditioned है. The body, like everything else in life, is a mirror of our inner thoughts and beliefs. It is always talking to us. If we only have the time to listen to it. I believe we create every pain and illness in our body. Every cell within our body responds to every single thought we think and every word we speak. The body is always aspiring to achieve optimum health no matter what we do. However, if we abuse the body with unhealthy food and unhealthy thoughts, we contribute to our discomfort. Pain comes to us in many forms: an ache, a scratch, a stubbed toe, a bruise, congestion, uneasy sleep, a queasy feeling in the stomach, a dis-ease. It is trying to tell us something. Pain in the body is just a way of waving a red flag to get our attention. A last ditch effort to inform us that something is wrong in our life. प्रॉब्लम क्या आती है? जब वो पेन आता है हम दवाई खा लेते हैं, हम सोचते हैं ऐसा हो गया, हम सुनते ही नहीं कि पेन आ क्यों रहा है, कहाँ से आ रहा है. मैं दोबारा एक बार रिपीट करना चाहती हूँ. मैंने कई लोग फोन पे बोला, अगर सर में दर्द है या बॉडी में कहीं दर्द है तो दवाई लेने की जगह आप उसको उस बॉडी पार्ट को फिजिकली छू के हीलिंग दे सकते हैं. हम सब बॉर्न हीलर्स हैं. और उसके बाद थोड़ा रेस्ट कर सकते हैं rather than eating a pill and saying सब ठीक हो जाएगा इससे. प्लीज दवाई से आप सप्रेस कर रहे हैं, जैसे आप अभी सप्रेस कर रहे हैं, फ्लाइट एंड फाइट मोड में जा रहे हैं, ऐसे ही आप वो प्रॉब्लम कर रहे हैं. लेट्स अंडरस्टैंड. When we feel pain, what do? We usually run to the medicine cabinet or the drugstore and take a pill. When we do this, we're telling our body, shut up, I don't want to hear you. Your body will quiet down for a while, but then the whispering will return, this time a little louder than before. Imagine what would happen if you're telling your friend something important, but she wasn't listening. Would you say it again? Probably louder. If she still didn't listen, you might well become agitated and lash out. Or feeling hurt and unloved, you might shut down. Sometimes people actually want to be sick. In our society, we've made pain and illness a legitimate way to avoid responsibility or unpleasant situations. मैं एक इंसान को जानती हूँ, उनके 2 बहू हैं उस घर में. जब शादी ब्याह या कुछ फंक्शन या कुछ काम आता है, बड़ी बहू बीमार पड़ जाती है. अरे बहुत दर्द है, मुझे माइग्रेन का अटैक हो गया. Guess what? शुरू में उसने एक्टिंग करी, अब वाकई में माइग्रेन आ गया. क्योंकि समाज में ना तबीयत ठीक नहीं तो कैसे काम करेगी. So please be careful. You don't want to be sick. सर्वेंट्स लोग का होता है ना, पेरेंट्स को मार देते हैं या तबीयत का बहाना मार लेते हैं. Never ever should we do that. And when body tells us कि दर्द है, listen to it. उसको बड़ा मत होने दीजिए. If we can't learn to say no, then we have to invent a disease to say no for us. At some point, however, you have to pay attention to what's going on. Allow yourself to listen to your body, because fundamentally your body wants to be healthy and it needs you to cooperate with it. Think of every pain you have as a teacher, telling you there's a false idea in your consciousness, something you're believing, saying, doing, or thinking is not for your highest good. I always picture the body tugging at me, saying, please pay attention. When you discover the mental pattern behind a pain or illness, you have a chance to change the pattern through your mirror work and arrest the disease. अब ये पैटर्न आपका सिर्फ बीमारी में ही नहीं आ रहा, पैटर्न आपके फाइनेंशियल्स में भी आ रहा है. सेम चीज टैपिंग इनटू वेल्थ बोल रहा है, सेम मिरर वर्क बोल रही है. सो क्या पैटर्न है? किसको आपने अटेंशन नहीं दिया? क्या बाहर चला के बोलना चाह रहा है और आपने उसको दबा दिया? किसकी वजह से आप फाइट या फ्लाइट मोड में आ रहे हो? Are you willing to pay attention to your body and release the need that has contributed to your pain? If yes, let's get started on your mirror work and learn to love our body and heal our pain. Let's affirm, I love my body. I return my body to optimal health by giving it what it needs on every level. ये हम बोल सकते हैं अपनी बॉडी को, तुमको जो भी चाहिए मैं एफर्ट करूंगा कि तुमको हर लेवल पे वो चीज मिले. सो पहली बात तो हमने इसको अटैच किया हुआ अपने आप को, माय बॉडी, माय माइंड. वो है नहीं. जब मिनट हम लोग को वो पेन, अगर इफ यू गोइंग थ्रू सम पेन एंड इफ आई शेयर विद ऑल ऑफ यू हियर, अरे आपको भी होता है, देन इमीडिएटली आपको तकलीफ ज्यादा नहीं होगी, क्योंकि अब मुझे भी होता है और बाजू वाले जितेंद्र जी को भी हो रहा है, उसके बाद प्रतिमा जी को भी हो रहा है. अब आप लोग सबको पेन हो रहा है, अब तो मुझे ज्यादा नहीं हो रहा. और जब सिर्फ आपका पेन है तो आपको बहुत तकलीफ होती है. आई मैं So that is why they say, where is your energy? Where is it going? If you can, please start listening to your body and assure your body. जैसे आपने अपने inner child को कल क्या बोला था, मैं हूं तुम्हारे साथ, सॉरी मुझे नहीं पता था कि तुम कभी एग्जिस्ट करते हो, पर अब जब मालूम पड़ गया, आई नो आई ऑलवेज हैव योर बैक, हमेशा रहूंगा। ये तो नहीं उसको बोले चुप बैठ जाओ, डोंट टेल मी कि तुम किससे डर है, किससे तुमको डर नहीं, किससे लव है, किससे नहीं है। आप सुन रहे हो उसकी बात, सो टेल योर बॉडी कि आई एम सॉरी, मैंने कभी अटेंशन दिया ही नहीं, तुमने इतना कुछ बोला, ध्यान ही नहीं दिया। अगर मेरे बाल भी उतर रहे हैं स्कैल्प से, फॉर एग्जाम्पल 2 बाल उतरे, तो इट्स टेलिंग मी समथिंग कि कुछ तो है ना, ये फिर मेरे उतरे फिर उतरे। Listen to your bodies and promise your body that I will return you to the optimal health by giving you whatever you need on whichever level you need. आज क्या करना है हमें मेरे वर्क के सामने? अब हम सबको पता है कि एक प्रॉब्लम दर्द है या एक कोई बीमारी है मिनिमम, हम एक से ऊपर नहीं लेंगे आज। लेट्स से हार्ट बर्न है, एसिडिटी है, हमें हमने उसको चूज कर लिया आज के लिए। आप कुछ भी चूज कर सकते हो, एग्जाम्पल एसिडिटी का है। अब मिरर के सामने प्लीज बैठ जाइएगा, मैं सिट के लिए नहीं बोलूंगी, अपनी आंखों में डीपली देखिएगा एंड आस्क योरसेल्फ द क्वेश्चन, ये हार्ट बर्न एसिडिटी आई कहाँ से, जलन आई कहाँ से, ये मुझे क्या बताना चाह रही है? क्या मैंने कुछ अनहेल्दी खाया है? क्या कुछ ऐसा है जिससे मुझे डर लग रहा है? एम आई फियरफुल अबाउट समथिंग? कुछ मैंने ऐसी न्यूज सुनी जो मैं डाइजेस्ट नहीं कर पा रही, सो यू कैन टर्न द पेज, आई एम नॉट एबल टू डाइजेस्ट एट ऑल। या कुछ ऐसा है जिससे मैं डील नहीं कर पा रही, कुछ दिस सिचुएशन आई एम नॉट एबल टू डील, व्हाट और हु कांट आई स्टमक, क्या है जो मैं नहीं पचा पा रहा? खबर, सिचुएशन, खाना, थॉट, क्या है? Now, regardless of what pain or disease you're experiencing, you can say these affirmations. कुछ भी आपकी प्रॉब्लम्स है, कुछ affirmations सिंपल हैं, जेनेरिक हैं, इनको आप पढ़ सकते हैं। क्या है ये? I breathe freely and fully. Breathing is a birthright, right? Free breathing, fully breathe करना, very, very, very important. I listen to the messages of my body. I feel my body healthy and nourishing food. I feed my body healthy, nourishing food. जब आप ये बोलेंगे, ऑटोमेटिकली अगर सामने एक जंक फूड रखा होगा, हेल्दी फूड रखा होगा, अगर आप बार बार बोल रहे हैं कि आई चूज हेल्दी, आई फीड हेल्दी, तो अपने आप वहां जाएगा। I am safe. I trust the process of life. I am fearless. Keep repeating these affirmations. किस बात का डर है? क्यों ट्रस्ट नहीं है लाइफ में? क्यों प्रोसेस ऑफ लाइफ को हम फ्लो में नहीं जाना चाहते? Why can't we flow? ये हमारा जन्मसिद्ध अधिकार है, this is a birthright. So please flow in this life. Please repeat these affirmations. Now do some affirmations, especially for the area causing you pain. अब उसके लिए मेंटल पैटर्न्स क्या हैं, वो पेन क्या है, वो बीमारी क्या आई है, उसके एफर्मेशंस क्या है, ये हील योर बॉडी बुक में है। ये हील योर बॉडी बुक आपको व्हाट्सएप पे आ गई थी ना, पीडीएफ शुरू में ही अमृता ने भेज दी थी ना, हील योर बॉडी भिजवाई थी मैंने। आपको ये भी बताया था कि पहले ABC A to Z लिखा हुआ है बीमारियों के नाम, सेकेंड कॉलम पे बीमारी क्यों आती है, क्या थिंकिंग से आती है, वो लिखा है। थर्ड कॉलम पे एफर्मेशंस हैं जो उसके पैरेलल हमें बोलने पड़ते हैं। अगर मुझे एसिडिटी है तो उसके भी हैं। थैंक यू कमाक्षी फॉर कंफर्मिंग। तो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है कि हम उसको रेफर करें। अगर आज की जो हम बीमारी पकड़ रहे हैं, अब बीमारी क्या है, सपोज मैं बहुत हेल्दी हूँ, कुछ बीमारी नहीं है, बट सपोज अगर हेयर फॉल है, या सपोज अगर नी में दर्द है, कुछ भी है, तो उसके आप रेफर कर लीजिए। इन एफर्मेशंस को 2 या 3 बार पढ़ लीजिएगा। The power is within you. When you feel pain or discomfort, take time to quiet yourself. Quiet कैसे करेंगे आप? कोई मुझे बताएगा, how will you quiet yourself? दिमाग में इतना शोर होता है, 86,400 थॉट्स आती हैं हर दिन में, उसको बंद कैसे करेंगे? ऑब्जर्वेंट से पहले क्या करेंगे? Okay, by going inside, how do we go inside? 3 डीप ब्रीथ, और ब्रीदिंग के ऊपर फोकस करना है 1-2-3 मिनट, सिर्फ ब्रीदिंग पे। जब हम ब्रीदिंग पे फोकस करते हैं, दिमाग से थॉट्स में हल्का हो जाती हैं। थॉट्स को फाइट नहीं करना है, थॉट्स आने देना चाहिए, लेकिन उसके पहले ब्रीदिंग पे करेंगे। जब आप ब्रीथ करोगे, डीप ब्रीथ, आप देखोगे सांस अंदर आ रही है, बाहर जा रही है, आप क्वाइट हो जाओगे। तब अपने हायर पावर को, विच इज योर हायर सेल्फ और योर इनर चाइल्ड, यू कैन जस्ट then tune in. To trust that your higher power will let you know what needs to be changed in your life so you can be free of this pain. आप उस समय क्वेश्चन भी कर सकते हो अपने आप को, और करोगे भी। आज के दिन में 3 क्वेश्चंस करोगे। लेट्स गो फॉर इट। हम ये करेंगे मेडिटेशन में भी, बट अभी पढ़ भी लेते हैं। सो आपका आधा काम मैं मेडिटेशन में अभी करवा दूंगी। Visualize a perfect natural setting with your favorite flowers growing in abundance all around you. Feel and smell the sweet warm air as it blows gently across your face. Concentrate relaxing every muscle in your body. 3 सवाल करने हैं अपने आप से। How am I contributing to this problem? ये जो problem मेरे अंदर है उसको मैं कैसे contribute कर रहा हूँ, कैसे बढ़ा रहा हूँ? What is it that I need to know? What areas of my life are in need of change? Meditate on these questions and let the answers arise. Write down the answers in a journal. Immediately बाद सेशन के बाद आप लोग को कुछ आंसर्स आए होंगे, प्लीज स्क्रिबल कर लीजिएगा। पेन पेपर लेके रखते ही हैं आप। Choose any of the answers you received in step 3 and write an action plan that you can work on today. प्लीज बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है ये करना। पहले सवाल करो, जवाब आता जवाब लिखो, जवाब को ठीक करने के लिए सोल्यूशन लिखो, सोल्यूशन लिखने के उसको एक्शन लो। जब तक आप एक्शन नहीं लोगे आगे गाड़ी नहीं बढ़ेगी। Be very, very, very careful. Make changes one step at a time. As a Chinese philosopher, Lao Tzu says, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. अगर हमें इतनी बड़ी जर्नी करनी है, we have to go forward. Please understand. One small step makes all the difference. If it's done every single day, carried out day by day, it will create a significant change in our life. पेन फटाफट खत्म नहीं हो जाएगा एक ही दिन में, नहीं। टाइम लगा है पेन को आने में, टाइम लगेगा पेन को जाने में। बट अगर आपने इसको रिकग्नाइज कर लिया तो अपने आप को आप रीऑर्गेनाइज कर सकते हो on how to gradually finish it off. And please be compassionate and gentle with yourself. Empathy दिखाइएगा. Don't judge yourself. Please हमको judgmental बीमारी से नहीं जाना है. Yes, absolutely, Kamakshi. That's what I said कि these books are going parallel. तभी मैंने बोला सरेंडर टाइम पे हम लोग बात कर रहे हैं, हम क्लीन कर रहे हैं, अपना पुराने गुबार निकाल रहे हैं। आपकी हार्ट थॉट आज की है, I listen carefully to my body's messages. The body, like everything else in life, is a mirror of your inner thoughts and beliefs. Every cell responds to every single thought you think and every word you speak. In this world of change, you choose to be flexible in all areas. You are willing to change yourself and your beliefs to improve the quality of your life and your world. Your body loves you in spite of how you treat it. ये तो सब अग्री करेंगे कि हमने बॉडी को इतना अब्यूज किया है, इतना कुछ किया, फिर भी हमारी बॉडी हमें लव करती है। अभी भी आपका हार्ट बीट कर रहा है, अभी भी आपका पल्स चल रहा है, सब कुछ आपके साथ हो रहा है। Your body communicates with you and now listens to its messages. You are willing to get the message. You pay attention and make the necessary corrections. You love your body and give it what it needs on every level to bring it back to optimal health. You call upon an inner strength that is yours whenever you need it. So आज हम इन सबको intertwine करेंगे in a meditation. So sir, before that, let's have our heart thoughts. And heart thoughts में कई लोग ने hand raise किया था, so I think you should remember the order and you can just raise your hand, whoever is due to read today. So a deep work हो रहा है बहुत ज़्यादा, and हम इसके लिए ready होने चाहिए because we have to go inside and ask ourselves questions. तभी हो रहा है. Now, very beautiful that today's heart thought is about fear. Sometimes when our lives are magnificent, we have anxiety that something bad is going to happen to take it all away. I call it running anxiety. Anxiety is fear and not trusting yourself. Just recognize it as the part that is used to us, being upset about something, and thank it for sharing and let it go. अगर ये एंजाइटी आई है तो इसको भी थैंक करिए और लेट इट गो कि ओके तुम आए हो, दैट्स फाइन, एंड यू कंडीशनिंग थी तो आए हो तो चले भी जाओगे, इट्स ओके, एक्सपैंड मत करिए। और आज हम बोलेंगे आई एम always perfectly protected. So I don't see any hands raised. I'll quickly read it then. I am always perfectly protected. Remember, when a fearful thought comes up, it is trying to protect you. Isn't that what fear is all about? When you become frightened, your adrenaline pumps you to protect you from danger. Say to the fear, I appreciate that you want to help me. Then do an affirmation about that particular fear. Acknowledge and thank the fear, but don't give it importance. इसको आप कोरिलेट करिए आज जो हमने पढ़ा है अबाउट अ हेल्थ एग्जैक्टली वही है एज इफ लुइस को पता था कि हम वो चैप्टर पढ़ के इस चैप्टर में आने वाले हैं. So it's so beautiful. It's about the body, it's about our mind, it's about the fearful thoughts, it's about everything. So thank you, Rahul sir. I will now take everyone through meditation. So please make Shivani the co-host. Is she here? I don't think she's logged in only. Can someone else record because आज जरूरत पड़ेगी इस meditation की. Oh, Shivani is there. Oh, she's there. I can see her. All right. Lovely. So let's take a deep breath in. Fill ourselves with love. And as you exhale, share your love with the world. Now, as you breathe in, observe your breath. See the gap. And gently exhale. See the gap, and once again, take a deep breath in. Expand your diaphragms, expand your chest, your stomachs. Gently exhale. Life is magical. Life is a giver. Life is about learning. I am in the process of becoming a better version of myself. I'm finally open and receptive to going in my past and in trying to understand what went wrong or how am I programmed. I am the one who's programmed myself, and I am the one who can change my own inner programming. I have the power within me to address all the root causes and clear whatever negative vibration I had in my childhood. Because I am in the best version of my life right now, wanting to evolve, to grow, to create a much better life. I am now trying to understand what is it that I am going through? What is my current flow in life? I'm now going to go inwards and see my inner conditioning about my financial status. Personally, what is it that I'm earning? This income could be from any source, pocket money, house expenditure, professional income, whatever. Let's say aloud, I am earning, or I will earn. If you're not earning yet, you can think of an income amount which you want to earn. Once we have the figures, I am earning, or I will earn this amount per week or per month. See how comfortable you are with saying that. Now say very loudly within your mind or outside, it's not enough. It's not enough. Take some deep breaths. Allow yourself to feel what happens in your body when you say that. Feel the sensation. It's not enough. Are you feeling uncomfortable? Is the feeling intense? What kind of feelings did you feel? Why is it not enough? And do I genuinely want to change that? Am I truly ready to be open and receptive and grow more in money and change my mindset? Am I ready for that? Am I ready to learn to evolve, to create an abundant mindset? Am I ready for that? Am I ready to let go of whatever past happened while I got the conditioning, whatever it could be? I will not go back in time to go in detail. But if I think I need to address my root cause, I can think in detail of why I have this mindset and why it's limiting me now to get the money that I have. Let's tell our past. It's okay to have had that problem or to gone through it. Now I can create it. I can create the wealth I require very openly, very easily. Let's tell ourselves that we are in the best phase in our life. It's okay to have physical problems. It's absolutely okay. It's okay to have financial problems. It's absolutely okay. It's okay to have conditioning that we have when we grew up. It's okay. But what's also okay is now I'm open to understanding that I have these problems. And I can change this very easily with my affirmations. I can easily say, I attract money abundantly. Wherever I turn, prosperity follows. I am a money magnet. I always have so much of savings that whatever I desire in life, I can do so easily. I'm independent in my money. And I give a lot of money for social empowerment, for uplifting lives. Because the Vedic structure says the more I give, the more I get. So I am a giver. When I give, I get so much more abundantly. It's now time for each one of us to go inside our body and see what physical body part is troubling us. Just scan your body right now. Is there some mental disorder, physical? Can you feel some pain, some discomfort? Scan your bodies. Pick up one problem. Where did you come from? What are you trying to tell me? I'm sorry, I haven't heard you in the past. What is it? Have I been eating unhealthy food? Have I not been doing what I was expected to do, like maybe not exercise enough, not breathe enough? Is something wrong in my lifestyle? Is there something that I'm scared of? If there is something that I'm scared of, dearest body, can you tell me what is it that I'm scared of? And why is it that I'm scared of? Can you make me visit that body part of mine, that memory of mine, where I will realize this is where the fear comes from? Did I say something which I didn't want to say? Did I hear something that I could not hear? Or did I say something which was not to be said by me? Was the situation negative that I'm not being able to deal with? Is that the reason why I am going through negativity? That I am going through some problem which I'm going through right now? So, dear body, we will be working on ourselves again and again until we have answers. And please tell me comfortably, because I am very much a willing listener now. I'm sorry I haven't heard you in the past, but I'm ready for it now. I allow myself to breathe fully and completely. I listen to all the messages of my body because I am a listener. I feed my body with nourishing, wholesome, healthy food. I allow adequate rest for my body whenever it gets tired or it's giving me a signal. I love my magical, amazing body because it nourishes me and it's giving me its unconditional support system. I am safe. I trust the process of life completely. I am power. I am fearless. I enjoy what is best for me and my growth. Be it good thoughts, be it good food. Every single cell of my body is nourished and nurtured through my efforts and also through Mother Nature. I respect my body, I respect myself, I respect my finances, I respect everything about me. As I'm aging gracefully, whatever age I am in, I respect that age. And I always look much younger than that age because I lovingly take care of my body. I invest love and light in my body. I'm constantly becoming the better version of myself. And my body part is working, every single body part is working on its optimal best. I am in the pink of health. I am healed every moment. Whatever's coming my way, I hear it, knowing that the highest power within me, the intelligence within me, is naturally working on healing my every single part of my being. I'm surrounded by angels and guardians. They keep me safe, sound, healed, and protected. I'm divinely guided at all times. I speak well, I hear well, I think well, I say well. I'm grateful to my beautiful body, my beautiful mind, and for all that's coming my way. Because I love living life. I'm the only person who has in my life, for my life. I no longer victimize myself because have stopped blaming, complaining, criticizing, knowing that whatever happens is an invitation by me to that particular incident, circumstance, feeling, or dis-ease. It's me who's made some habits, and it's me who can break the habits. I no longer resist a change. I make my body so nourished by giving it the most important elixir of life, which is water. I drink adequate, enough water, which cleanses my body and cleanses my mind as well. My body is detoxed on all levels organically. My mind is filled with pleasant thoughts, and it leads me to recovery very fast if something stumbles. The deep dive questions I've asked my body are very much registered. Whatever problems I've had in my physical health or my financial wealth are given to me very easily. All I have to do is ask, and I get all the answers. And then, being a believer, I make the actions, the goals, the plans, and I complete them so easily, and I grow very beautifully as a person in its truest holistic nature. And so it is. Let's be thankful to our body, be thankful to our mind, be thankful for the inner child, be thankful for the infinite power, the infinite wisdom, the divine blessings, and for everything that makes our body what it is, subtle, gross, whatever energy. Let's thank the entire body by scanning it from top to bottom. Feel it as if you're touching it, though it's only energy play that's happening. Let's bow our heads in gratitude towards Mother Earth. And let's tilt our heads towards the skies. Be thankful to our heaven and earth, our universe, our cosmos, our divinities, our angels, our guardians, our ascended masters, our teachers, all who have our back. Whatever I want in life, I get so easily because my vibration is so high, so beautiful, so energetic. And now let's be thankful for a past life, a present life, and a future. Now let's expand our hands up in the universe, a physical gesture, symbolic. Feel the energy flowing in you with open hands. I'm a channel of light. I'm a channel of love. I'm a channel of energy. Now expand your hands at your heart level. I attract abundance. I attract growth. I attract perfect solutions, and I implement them with so much of ease. My feelings support my mental being. They fuel my actions, and I always get results. And so it is. Let's fold our hands, rub them together, bless your face, your full front part of your body, your back part of your body. And now open your hands in blessing position and bless all sentient beings on Mother Earth and bless them for the ascension, their growth, and the full revolution where Mother Earth and each one of us find the shift. Love, light, and abundance, Jitendra ji, Nikita, Ruchi, Pratima ji, Neha, Manish, Vijay ji, Kamakshi ji, Gyan ji, Usha ji, Manisha, Bhavika, Akshay, Neha, Meenakshi, Shalu, Surinder ji, Richa, Shivani, Rahul sir, Sonakshi, Amrita ma'am, Jagpreet, Supriya, Shelly, Pinaji. Lots of love and light. We won't take too long because I want all of us to get whatever answers we have and meditate on them and write about them. Shivani's meditation will come to you. So even if not, remember the questions, go in silence, breathe in deep, and continue a journey of meditation. Be blessed.